The Intelligence and Security Division of Walter Reed presents a briefing on subversion and espionage directed against the military and operational security. The purpose of this briefing is to explain to you what subversion and espionage directed against the military is. It will explain somewhat the intelligence collection tactics and related activities which foreign governments use against us, and your responsibilities and the defensive measures you can take to protect yourself, your dependents, your organization, and the United States government from this threat. The actions taken by foreign intelligence services are directed at people such as you to gain information that is vital to our national security. The foreign intelligence threat is real. It's a serious problem that we are facing, and collection operations are being used against us continuously. The basic defense for protecting your classified information or unclassified information that can be of help to intelligence collectors is simply using good common sense and having a basic knowledge of how classified information can be compromised. Let's start here. The Washington, D.C. area represents a unique threat to all of us. Why? The Soviet espionage network, augmented by those of the Sino-Soviet satellite countries, is by far the largest in the world. Its operational bases are located in virtually every country on the globe. Thousands of communist bloc espionage agents, in the guise of diplomatic personnel, military attachés, commercial representatives, technicians, tourists, and émigrés, carry on clandestine intelligence operations from these bases. Some are located in Soviet and satellite embassies, consulates, or their residences associated with these diplomatic installations. Others operate under the cloak of press or travel agencies and trade delegations. Still others pose as citizens of the country they are living in while covertly engaged in espionage activities. There are over 30 known hostile intelligence agencies operating in the MDW area. We must, without reservation, accept that the activities of foreign intelligence organizations, hostile organizations, are extensive. Their bases are far-flung, their professionalism proven, their capabilities in any area extensive, and their principal target is you. In attempting to further their goals through you, they must first make an approach and recruit cooperation. The approach and recruitment of an individual by hostile intelligence is not a haphazard endeavor, but an extensive, well-planned, carefully researched project. The approach may be accomplished under a number of guises. First, the foreign agent might seek your friendship through a mutual interest, such as a hobby, an interest in the arts, a common professional background, or any other common interest. Secondly, he may seek you out in a social situation, such as a club meeting, or a party or a place you frequently visit, and later follow up contact with an attempt to form an association of a more lasting nature. Thirdly, he may introduce himself through a mutual acquaintance and seek your association in a more direct manner. Whatever the method, the goal remains the same: to trap you and then use you to gain any information they need. To be of value to a foreign intelligence service, you must be motivated to do their bidding. Persons who become involved in espionage fall generally into four categories. 1. Those who operate for material rewards or money. 2. The person whose illegal activities have led to entrapment or fear of disclosure. 3. The ideologically motivated individual who believes the enemy's cause means more. And 4. The person placed under pressure due to compromise or threats directed against relatives in a communist-controlled country. Many incidents go unreported by those who are actually approached by foreign intelligence personnel for such reasons as they were afraid to become involved, or they were not sure how or who to report the incident to. Some are worried about the exposure of the misdeeds that they are confronted with in the first place. If you are aware, become involved in, or even if you have any suspicions about incidents of this nature, report all pertinent facts immediately to your nearest military intelligence office or to your security manager. Please do not discuss the information with any other persons. Please realize that you may be dealing with intelligent and highly professional espionage agents. There are many ways for agents to collect information, and many devices to assist them, such as listening devices, which have even been discovered in conference rooms on Capitol Hill. Also, there have been significant improvements in the optical and photographic fields, which has made visual security a consideration. A very serious problem here in the Washington, D.C. area is telephone security. Since telephones can be easily tampered with or intercepted through a variety of technical attacks, remember not to discuss classified information over an unsecure line. As guardians of the national defense, it is incumbent upon each and every one of you to safeguard national security information and to afford this information that has been entrusted in your care the proper protection at all times. Classified material should always be kept in your direct line of sight. Be sure to follow regulations and use good common sense when photocopying classified documents or when handling them throughout your office or agency. Before leaving your office in the evening, be sure to do a complete double check of the entire room as well as the security containers. Watch what you place in your waste containers, particularly carbons and backing papers from your typewriter, telephone listings of your office personnel, papers which, though unclassified, tell of your agency's activities. People seeking employment must remember their obligation to protect classified information entrusted to them, and be sure no classified information appears on an application for employment. An essential ingredient to this protection is operation security, more commonly known as OPSEC. What is OPSEC? There are as many definitions as there are people who have asked that question. JCS Publication 18 and AR 530-1 defines OPSEC as shown here. More simply, OPSEC is all measures taken to safeguard every aspect of the defense capabilities of the U.S. against all known or possible enemies. OPSEC is vital to peacetime operations. The defense establishment is and will continue to be a high priority target for the intelligence collection activities of foreign nations. Many countries maintain current intelligence efforts to assess U.S. strategic, tactical, and technological capabilities and intentions. The primary purpose of OPSEC is to counter the foreign intelligence threat, a multidiscipline effort. Foreign intelligence services have wide ranges of intelligence collection capabilities at their disposal. They use every means to exploit any opportunity where security vulnerabilities permit the collection of information. For example, obtaining bits of information from a patient's medical records. Foreign intelligence collection efforts are a continuous, daily, worldwide threat and have dramatically increased in the last few years. To counter this threat, OPSEC must be continuously practiced and applied throughout Army programs, ranging from research and development projects through contingency plans and field exercises to actual combat operations. OPSEC is a command responsibility, but the most sophisticated OPSEC program in the world is useless unless everyone supports it. The key to a successful OPSEC program is you.